There is something interesting that makes food look super delicious when well plated. Just look at my chicken and rice. And this is a perfect lunch or dinner idea, which is going to take a very short period of time to cook, and it's going to turn out mouth-watering. Before you start cooking, always prep up your fresh ingredients ahead. That is onions, garlic, carrots, or whichever veggies that you're going to be using, so that cooking can be smooth. So I've prepped up some white onions. We have lots of garlic, coriander, carrots, and a chili. And also I have 2 chicken breasts for the recipe. And I've made slits on my chicken breast so that the seasoning can soak in. And also we're going to be cooking some turmeric rice for our side. And this is 1 cup of rice, which I washed several times to get rid of the excess starch, soaked in water for around 10 minutes, ready for cooking. You're going to find the rest of the ingredients listed in the description box in the right quantity. So I'm going to start off by marinating my chicken for at least 10 minutes. If you have time, you can marinate overnight. So I'm going to transfer my chicken breast into my bowl. The portion is a chicken breast for each person. So this is a recipe for 2. So I'm going to add in my seasoning. That is a teaspoon of paprika, garlic powder, and curry powder, together with half a teaspoon of cumin. Add in a tablespoon of cooking oil, salt, then I'm going to coat my chicken breast with the seasoning. I'm going to add in a tablespoon of more cooking oil to make it 2 tablespoons of cooking oil for our marinade. Go in between the slits to make sure the chicken is well coated with the seasoning. Make sure all sides are fully coated with the seasoning, just like this. Place my chicken aside. Then I'm going to start off cooking my turmeric rice, and I'm going to grab a pot of a medium flame, place of a medium flame that is, and add in 2 tablespoons of cooking oil. You need some whole spices in your kitchen when it comes to cooking rice, and I always have some fennel seeds, cumin seeds. We have black peppercorns, cardamom pods, and star anise in my kitchen, because I always love cooking some aromatic rice. So in this recipe, I'm going to be adding in half a teaspoon of fennel seeds, half a teaspoon of cumin seeds, a 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric. Stir in the whole spices and toss for around a minute, and this is going to make the whole spices very flavorful. Then you're going to drain water from your rice and add into the pot. Stir in the rice, toast for around a minute so that the rice can soak in all those flavorful oils from the whole spices. Then next, you're going to be adding in salt, and I'm going to add in around a teaspoon. Stir in the salt, and because we're cooking 1 cup of rice for 2 people, I'm going to add in 2 cups of water. Whenever you're cooking rice, always measure your water so that the rice can turn out perfect. And for all those who usually ask which type of rice I'm cooking, I always go for long grain basmati rice or short grain basmati rice, which always turns out fantastic. So as the rice is cooking, I'm going to wait for the water to come to a boil, check the seasoning. If it's not perfect, I'm going to add in some more salt. Next, I'm going to grab a pan ready to cook my chicken. So I'm going to place over medium-high flame. Add in 2 tablespoons of cooking oil. And the chicken has been sitting for around 5 to 8 minutes. It's still going to turn out fantastic, but if you have time, you can marinate your chicken overnight in the fridge so that all those flavors can soak into the chicken. Once the cooking oil is ready, I'm going to lay my chicken in my pan just like this. Chicken breast is a lean cut of meat which cooks very fast, so this is going to take around 1 to 2 minutes on each side. So we are searing the chicken to add in a nice flavor into the chicken. So after 2 minutes, I'm going to flip my chicken. Gorgeous, just look at that. Flip my chicken. 3 minutes in, this is how my chicken is looking. Just look at that perfect coating on the chicken breast. So the chicken breast is cooked halfway. I'm going to transfer to my plate. Gorgeous. Then in the same cooking oil with the chicken juices and bits, I'm going to add in an onion. Reduce the flame to medium-low at this point. The cooking time for cooking your onions is going to be around a minute or until the onions are translucent. So back to my rice. The water has evaporated and it has been around 5 minutes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover my pot, reduce the flames to low, and simmer my rice for around 5 minutes. And during this time, the rice is going to soak in the remaining water and it's going to perfectly cook. When you sear your meat and you wash the pan, you are losing lots of flavor because the fond on the bottom of the pan adds in an extra flavor to the recipe. This is how your onions should be looking. So next you're going to add in 5 cloves of garlic which are minced. Toss together with the onions and immediately the garlic hits the pan, it's going to get very, very flavorful. So within 30 seconds to a minute, while stirring frequently, the garlic is going to cook out that raw flavor and get super aromatic. On my list of groceries, I always include fresh garlic and ginger because they're the best fresh aromatics ever. So now I have some carrots, and this is a large carrot which I've diced into medium pieces. I'm going to add the carrots at this point because they take a while to cook. Then I'm going to stir in, throw in the rest of the ingredients. That is tomato paste. I have 1 African bird's eye chili. Add in a chicken stock cube, which is going to add in more chicken flavor. Then next, I'm going to be adding in half a teaspoon of more garlic powder and half a teaspoon of paprika. Pick some water and add into the pan. Stir in everything and bring the flames to medium. Then you're going to cook your carrots, tomato paste, and all the spices for around 2 to 4 minutes or until you have a nice thick sauce. For the tomato paste, it's going to add in some nice tomato flavor into the dish. So if you check your seasoning and you find that the dish is acidic, you're going to add in a pinch of sugar, which is going to stabilize the acidity of the dish. You can skip adding in some more garlic and paprika into the dish, but paprika and garlic are very warm spices, so it's quite okay. In between, you're going to stir your sauce to make sure it's not burning, and this is some very flavorful sauce that you have just cooked. So I'm going to check the seasoning. I have a bit of acidity. I'm going to throw in some sugar. Stir in. and reduce the flames to low so that the sauce can simmer for 2 more minutes. And as it's cooking, I'm going to add back my chicken. I'm salivating because the chicken looks so good. It's as if we have grilled the chicken, but yeah, it's not fully cooked, so I'm just going to wait. So carefully, I'm going to place the chicken in the dish. If you notice that you don't have enough water to simmer your chicken for 3 to 5 minutes, add in around half a cup of water and reduce the flames to low. As my chicken is cooking, I'm going to check on my rice and it's ready, as you can see. So I'm going to fluff up my rice and just look at that outcome. I'm going to pick a bowl and add in the rice. Press down on the rice so that I can invert on my bowl. Once your dish is ready, you're going to garnish with lots of coriander. And serve. So I'm going to scoop out my chicken breast. Place on the side just like this. Then I'm going to add in some delicious, flavorful gravy. This is a nice way to serve up your chicken and rice because, as you can see, my plate is on point and everything is looking super delicious. So with very few ingredients, let me tell you, the chicken is going to turn out flavorful, delicious, protein loaded, and it takes very few minutes of your time to cook, and everything turns out absolutely delicious as always.